Ronaldo open to Al-Nassr exit. Cristiano Ronaldo is reportedly open to leaving Al-Nassr for a club more capable of winning trophies. Ronaldo, 39, has failed to win a major trophy with the Saudi Arabian club, having signed 2 years ago yesterday. Marca report that while the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner isn't actively seeking to leave Al-Nassr, he'd consider offers to leave. Man United transfer news live. Gyökeres price revealed. Real Madrid offer £50 million, Van Nistelrooy boost. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim is desperate to strengthen his squad in the January transfer window after 4 straight losses, but will need exits to fund new players. The January transfer window is here, and Manchester United need to make use of it more than most. Ruben Amorim wants reinforcements after a miserable Christmas, and Sporting striker Victor Gyökeres is his prime target. But the Swede's £80 million price tag will not make things easy, with profit and sustainability rules demanding exits first. Marcus Rashford is top of the list, but there are 6 other United players who are free to discuss moves to other clubs now. Meanwhile, Casemiro is attracting interest from Saudi Arabia, and Joshua Zirkzee is also the subject of speculation. Youngsters Harry Amass and Dan Gore have been green-lighted to go on loan, but that won't solve Amorim's biggest problem. To create his perfect 11, he ideally needs a left-back, striker, central midfielder and versatile attacker. That is easier said than done. Littler urges Olmo move. Luke Littler has urged Manchester United to make a loan move for Dani Olmo. The Spaniard could potentially be available this January after Barcelona failed to secure his registration. Taking to Instagram, the 17-year-old Dart star wrote, "6-month loan United," alongside an eyes emoji. Gyökeres price revealed. Amid claims that Ruben Amorim has demanded the Red Devils make a move for Victor Gyökeres, the Swedish striker's asking price has now been confirmed. As per the Daily Star, he has a £80 million release clause written into his deal with Sporting Lisbon. And it is suggested that Sporting president Frederico Varandas wants that paid fully before agreeing to sell Gyökeres. Van Nistelrooy could help. Ex-Man Utd star and boss Ruud van Nistelrooy could hand the Red Devils a massive helping hand. The Dutchman has admitted that he could look to his former clubs for signings, with United aiming to loan out a few of their stars this January. Speaking ahead of this weekend's game with Aston Villa, he said, "Of course I'm looking at my network. Having played in a couple of countries and more clubs, it's important to use my network as well for opportunities to strengthen the squad. We'll look at all possibilities to help this team reach its targets. We're looking everywhere." Real Sociedad player flattered by interest. Real Sociedad midfielder Lucas Susic has spoken about reported interest from Manchester United in his services. He told Sports Novosti, "I was told of such a possibility that appeared in public. I read about it myself later. No one called me from England. I'm contracted to Real Sociedad, where I feel good, nice, where I fit in perfectly. Did the clubs talk? I don't know, and I'm not bothered by this topic. There have been stories like this before, and there will be again." Juve chief comments on Zirkzee. Juventus sporting director Cristiano Giuntoli has remained coy over a possible move for Manchester United star Joshua Zirkzee. The Serie A giants are said to have offered an escape route from Old Trafford for the struggling striker. Juve are interested in signing the Dutchman on loan for the remainder of the season, where he will be able to link up with his former Bologna coach Thiago Motta. Zirkzee? It's not appropriate to mention names, but we are keeping an eye on any interesting opportunities, and we will move to strengthen the defense, Giuntoli said. Ex-Man Utd target joining Villa. Daniel Malin looks set to join Aston Villa in the January transfer window. The Borussia Dortmund forward was a favorite of Erik ten Hag, who wanted to sign him for Manchester United during his time as manager, but The Athletic reports that Villa are now closing in. Dortmund have pushed back a first offer of €18 million, £15 million, plus add-ons, but negotiations will continue. Gyökeres' big decision. Manchester United will make an approach to sign Victor Gyökeres this month rather than wait until the summer. The Sporting Lisbon striker, 26, was always likely to attract interest from his former boss, Ruben Amorim, after he was appointed as United's new head coach back in November. But a move for the Sweden star was penciled in for the summer, not now. Those plans have changed though. Amorim has told United's power brokers that they need to sign Gyökeres now given their struggles in the Premier League, say the Star. Real ready £50 million bid for Dalot. Real Madrid are ready to test Manchester United's resolve by offering £50 million for Diogo Dalot this month, according to Real are chasing Trent Alexander-Arnold to fill the hole left by the injured Dani Carvajal, but are reportedly not convinced they can land the Liverpool star. Dalot is happy at United and not expected to agitate for a move, but has attracted interest from a number of European clubs. But the club knows they will need to sell players if they are to fund a squad overhaul. Rashford tipped to join PSG. Ally McCoist has urged Marcus Rashford to aim for a move to Paris Saint-Germain when he leaves Manchester United. I really hope that Marcus Rashford's next club will be PSG, he told TalkSport BET. I would be so disappointed if he transferred to the Saudi League or the MLS. He can do that in the years to come. Right now he should be in the peak of his powers, and it's not too late for him to reach the top. I think Paris would be a good fit for Marcus. There's a good chance he'd be granted more freedom, and the team would cater to his style of play in comparison to Man United. I wouldn't mind him going to Italy either. There's a great selection of clubs he can potentially look at. It'll also give him comfort to see other English players go there and compete in Serie A. United urged to sign Guéhi. Former Manchester United defender Michael Silvestre has urged the club to sign Crystal Palace star Marc Guéhi. Marc Guéhi should definitely be on Manchester United's list as a long-term option in defence, Silvestre told Boyle Sports. What he is doing at Palace is proving he can be tested and perform week in and week out. I have been really impressed with his performances and I think he'd fit in really well with Ruben Amorim's style of play. He is not shy of playing vertical passes and is always alert. He is strong, wins his duels and is good one-on-one. He'd fit in well at United. Commercial deal under threat. Manchester United could see their £900 million deal with Adidas terminated if they are relegated from the Premier League. Adidas have the power to scrap the £90 million per year contract, per The Telegraph. The terms of the 10-year agreement mean the German clothing manufacturer are required to just give one full season's notice if United were to do the unthinkable and drop into the Championship. An alternative option is reported to see Adidas able to reduce payments for 12 months. That would see the fee paid to the Red Devils halved to £45 million upon relegation. Ineos to blame for mess. Joe Cole believes that Ineos are to blame for the current mess at Manchester United following some dreadful decisions and a poor summer transfer window. The new boys, Ineos, can't even blame the Glazers and the old regime now, because their transfer window at the start of the summer was dreadful, and they've already hired and fired Dan Ashworth, someone who was brought in to do some long-term planning, fired after 6 months, Cole told Paddy Power. Everything about the club is off at the moment. They won't get sucked into a relegation battle, but they're a bottom-half team. Olmo opportunity-eyed. Manchester United are among a host of clubs interested in signing Dani Olmo on a free transfer after Barcelona's latest attempt to register the player for the second half of the season was rejected by La Liga. Olmo joined Barcelona from RB Leipzig over the summer for around £50 million and was only allowed to be registered until the end of 2024 due to his new club's ongoing financial issues. Barca are appealing the decision, but United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich are all interested in Olmo's services. Onana could be replaced. Ruben Amorim wants to sign a new goalkeeper in the wake of Andre Onana's inconsistent performances. United paid out big money to sign the Cameroon international from Inter Milan back in the summer of 2022, but Onana has made a catalogue of high-profile errors since moving to Old Trafford. And while the 28-year-old has been in better form so far this season, Amorim wants to sign a new goalkeeper to push him in 2025, according to the Manchester Evening News. 6 players who could leave. Manchester United have 6 players whose current contracts are due to expire in June and are therefore able to speak to foreign clubs about a free transfer in the summer. Ahmad has been offered a new deal and is expected to stay, and Harry Maguire has hinted that he could sign an extension, but Victor Lindelof, Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen and Tom Heaton are expected to leave. 2 youngsters allowed to leave. Ruben Amorim is happy for youngsters Dan Gore and Harry Maguire to leave Manchester United on loan this month. The 2 have been identified as needing regular first-team football and should have plenty of suitors. Amorim wants Gyökeres. Ruben Amorim wants to sign Victor Gyökeres this month, but knows it won't be easy. Gyökeres will cost £80 million and such a transfer will have to be sanctioned by the Glazer family. It will also require a number of departures this month to satisfy profit and sustainability rules. Zirkzee's transfer stance. Joshua Zirkzee wants to stay and fight for his place at Manchester United. Zirkzee was substituted after 33 minutes against Newcastle and has already been linked with a swift exit from Old Trafford after his £36 million summer arrival. Juventus and Napoli have been credited with interest, but the Dutchman has no desire to leave. He is focused on improving and earning Ruben Amorim's trust. Fernandes sends Mata message. Bruno Fernandes has sent Juan Mata a lovely message after his first goal for Western Sydney Wanderers. Taking to Instagram, he said, "The year changes but magic never disappears at Juan Mata Garcia." Mata joined the Australian side earlier this year after leaving Vissel Kobe. Man United could be handed £900 million blow. Manchester United could lose a minimum of £900 million should they be relegated from the Premier League. As per the Telegraph, their kit suppliers Adidas could end their lucrative deal should the Red Devils slip into the Championship. United currently sit 14th and just 7 points clear of the drop zone.